So I frequently get asked about my shoulders. This video is going to contain a couple of workouts that I do for my shoulders. This is more for of a pump. This is what helped me grow my shoulders, so hopefully it works for you and hopefully you like the workout. Here's a picture of my shoulders, so enjoy. I started this workout with 5 sets of pull-ups. I went for 8 to 10. I went for a good squeeze so I warm up my rear delts. This usually helps me get a better contraction when I start doing rear delts. Then I moved on for, I believe I did four sets of just warming up my rotator cuffs like that, just prevent injuries. This also helps me get my punch started, so by the time I get my first working set or warm-up set going, I usually have a pump by then. I also went for 4 sets of bent over rows, focusing on squeezing my upper back. This helps me get my traps and rear delts warm up for the beginning of my workout. It feels pretty comfortable. I alternate grips so that I focus on squeezing different parts of my upper back. I started this workout with 5 sets of overhead press. I went from anywhere between 20 to 30 reps. I wasn't really focusing on the squeeze, I was focusing more on the motion, keeping time under tension. It helps me get a good pump, and like this I get the beginning of my workout started. Usually it's not so hard. Right here I was doing I believe 135 pounds. Pretty light. I like it going on the Smith's machine like that. If at any point I can't push it up anymore, I could just go to failure and just rack it back. I also want to apologize for my voice. I've been sick over 2 months now. I don't know why I just don't get better. I feel good at one day, I feel worse the next day, so I just want to say excuse my voice and just bear with me. You know, it's good content and will help you grow your shoulders. And I just hope you like the video and will enjoy it. Try the workout and let me know how it feels.
ぎと対になるもう一つの禁術。
ended up deciding throwing in a little bit of tricep pushdowns. This helps me work my triceps obviously, but the way I like to do, I like to push my shoulders back and then drag them down. Squeeze them very tight like that, throw in a little bit of real dough while I do them. It helps me get a good pump. Not a lot of people realize, but when you do triceps, you're also doing obviously real delt and a little bit of lateral delt depending on how you squeeze your shoulders and how you use your form. As you can see, I don't really go so heavy. I focus on squeezing my triceps in the bottom, squeezing my shoulders, and away squeezing my back, and it helps me get a good pump on my triceps and red delt, as you can see. This is one of my favorite tricep workouts. It's a super drop set, so you drop it 10 times. I usually go up 5 times first and then drop 5, so you do 10 reps, go up weight, 10 reps, go up weight, and then vice versa. You go 10 reps, drop 10 pounds, 10 reps to 10 pounds. This usually helps me get a good pump. It's a good starter or a good finisher. So if you do this at the beginning of your workout, it helps to get your pump started. It's, I believe, harder to do as a finisher because by the time your triceps are done, you don't really want to do 100 reps. The way I do it by 20s. So I like doing 400 reps, and then following that, I do another 5 sets of 20 on heavy sets. So like that, I do the pump and the mass gainer. This helps me get, I believe, that horseshoe going. I kind of have it going right now. I know I'm skinny, but I don't know, I'm kind of fluffy at the moment. So try it out and let me know what you think about it. So right here you see me do a little bit of posting, and I noticed my bicep was really looking flat, so I decided to throw a little bit of bicep in there. I did the same workout as the tricep workout. I moved up backwards on this one. So at first I did 5 sets of 20. I believe I did it with like 50 pounds, not so heavy, because I still had to do the superset. So right here you see me doing my third set. The way I do my pre curls, I don't really go all the way down. I just like focusing on the squeeze on top. I squeeze it for about 2 seconds, go down, squeeze back up 2 seconds. I keep my tempo pretty fast. Right here you see me starting the beginning of the superset. I went up, I believe on this one I actually did all 100 reps without stopping. So I was going up by tenths. If you see me, you can see me focusing on my squeeze. Taking my time. It gets harder every time you do this, so I hadn't done this over, I believe, 2 months. So it was pretty tough. But it gives you such a good pump that it's amazing. Just take your time, look at it, and try to focus on every single rep. As you can see, I started struggling a little bit, but I pushed through, man. It's all about a mind game. So as long as you push through, your body's gonna keep going with it. So just don't let your mind beat your muscles. So keep that tight, relax your muscles, and focus on squeeze. And also when you try this workout, it's better to have the seat all the way down, so like that you have your weight on your arms and not on your back. So I would recommend, kinda, I believe, don't sit on the seat. So just rest in the bottom of your triceps, and it helps you get that workout better, get a better squeeze. But believe me, it hurts like hell. I decided to end my workout with a superset. I did front raises first. I did, I believe, 8 to 10 reps. Then I move over to overhead press. I did also 8 to 10 reps. I did overhead rear of the neck, 8 to 10. And upright rows, 8 to 10. As you can see right here, I like keeping my body straight and trying not to swing so much. Even though it's hard when you're tired, but try to keep that steady. So at the end of my workout, I decided to take off my shirt, be a douchebag at the gym. I was alone, so who cares, right? So I did, I believe, a couple of sets on still shoulders. Did a little bit of posing. I just wanted to see how my body looked. I'm thinking of competing, I believe, in May. So I just gotta see how my body looks before I start prepping. Thank you guys.